Hello, I'm Seeks97. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up the Gioteck EX-05 headset with your PlayStation 3 using the HDMI option. So this is where the video goes through HDMI cable, but all the audio comes through your headset. So let's get started. So things you'll need are first a TV, obviously, or a monitor with the power supply already connected. So that's all you pretty much need with the TV. Next thing you need is obviously a PlayStation 3, and then the power supply, the AV cable that came with it, and a HDMI cable that didn't come with it, and you need to get in your own means. And then you need the headset, and with the controller you need both the RCA audio cables and the USB. So now we can get started and set up our headset with PlayStation 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is connect the power supply into the PlayStation. So let's put that in, should be on the right side usually. And then the plug, this is a UK plug. If you've got American plug, it won't matter. Plug that into a socket in the wall, but don't turn on your PlayStation. So the next step is to connect a HDMI cable into the PlayStation. So we'll just find a slot, just use it next to the Ethernet. Push that in, and then put the other end into any available slot in your TV. The third step, and the last step that involves the back of the PlayStation, is to connect the AV multi-cable, so that's the one where it had these three on the other end, into your PlayStation. So it should in between the power supply and the HDMI, so check it's all in properly. And that's your AV, your HDMI and your power supply all connected. So this is what your setup look like so far, where we have the power supply going to the back, where the socket is, the HDMI going to a TV, and an AV cable just at the front, because we're going to be using that in the next series of steps. So the next step is to connect the headset connector of the actual headset into our inline controller. So again, matching the long gold bit with the bigger hole on your controller, and the short bit with the smaller hole. And then it should look like that. So now the next step is to connect the RCA audios of the inline controller to the audios of the AV cable. So we don't need the video, so we can just put that out of the way. So with this, we need to get one of them, and as you can see, there's like a bit at the front or at the top, and then there's a bit at the bottom which is like a socket. We need to plug the red of the AV cable from PlayStation into the socket. And then we do the same for the whites. So get the socket, plug in that. So then we don't need the front bits, which are the audio out of the headset. The last step that involves physical labour is to connect the USB cable into the actual PlayStation. So just find an available slot, push that in, and your headset's all connected and ready to be completely connected to your actual PlayStation. Now with your inline controller, you have game volume here, voice volume, the mute and unmute button here, and an Xbox PlayStation 3 button here. You need that to be set to PlayStation 3, and then that to be set to unmute, unless you obviously want to mute it, then put it back. But always keep it on unmute, because we'll be testing the audio on it on the PlayStation to see if it works. And with the game and voice volume, the game volume controls the game volumes like zombies in like Call of Duty, or like the lightning bolt of the guy in Infamous. And then the voice controls like a chat lobby in PlayStation, or like in Call of Duty when you have people talking, that controls that voice, and this controls the game and like the background music of the lobby. So now we need to turn on our PlayStation, so that's easily done by pressing this button. Now on the PlayStation, you need to go to settings, scroll down to display settings, click OK. Video output settings, click OK, and then you want to choose HDMI, which is at the top, so that's our video, automatic for me. It might go blank like this, saying that it's setting it to 1920 by 1080 because that's the highest I can go to. Click OK, and then when it says here, you can click finish or go to set audio output settings, but I'll do the finish way, so click finish, go back, go to sound settings, which is the one below, go to audio output settings at the top, and you want to choose the audio input connector /HDMI SCART/AV multi, because that audio goes out of the AV cable and into our headset. So now we're actually going to put the headset connected to our PlayStation. So we need to go to Accessory settings in Settings, click OK, go down to Audio Device Settings, click OK on that, and then on Input Device, press X on that and then click up until you get to Gioteck EX-05 Headset. Click OK, and the bottom one should change as well. And then that's basically your headset connected. Here is a diagram that summarises this whole thing, which will be available for you to download, and was 100% created by me. So if you want to credit anyone for it, then the credit should go to me because I made it. So if we overview this setup, we can start from the power supply. So there's the power supply going out to the PlayStation, and then we've got HDMI going out to the TV, and then we've got an AV cable going around here, and the video's going to nowhere, so that can just go home. And then the audio are connected into the audio in of the RCA audio connected to the headset, so the socket bit, and that audio goes out into that and then travels along the wire through the inline controller, through the headset connector to our headset. So that's basically the setup. Thanks for watching this tutorial by me. If you liked it, please like the video. If you got any more questions, then put them in the comment section below. And if you want constant feeds of when my new videos are up, so whether they're like this, or whether my Minecraft complete modding guide or my Dream with a website building series, then subscribe to my channel, because that also helps me a lot. And yeah, thanks for watching.